up, everybody, and welcome back to the Reality Kingdom. My name is Pharaoh Famous, and we are joined by our wonderful co-host Lee. Lee, how you doing, honey?
Oh, girl, I'm not Lee, and you know I'm not Lee.
We wouldn't change your name,
Bitch, don't get smart with me. You know
right?
I had some technical difficulties, girl. I was getting here.
Right. Untechnicalize them difficulties.
Let's talk about how y'all see how Pharaoh got a new background.
Talk about something y'all like. Stop talking about me since y'all hate a nigga so much. The way.
Ooh.
Yeah. This is a new year, a new me. It's a new dawn.
And
it's
a new
day.
apartment. I'm gonna leave the floor wet, walk around this beach naked,
and nobody
so
can tell me shit.
24/7?
I'm gonna be hosting 24/7.
Hosting 24/7.
Yes, a nigga right here.
Oh, you gonna be one
see?
of the people that what they say? They be in the caption like
what they say?
Walk in, ass up. You just gonna be ready.
Yes, that's gonna be me.
Taking loads all day.
That's my grinder name.
Taking loads.
Down, walk in, door unlocked.
I don't play that. I do not play that. I remember one time I went to go link with this nigga and he was at a hotel. Now I don't mind a good hotel link. It's still a room. It's still cute. Okay. I get all the way to the door. The door is creaked. The lights are off.
Hate
and
it.
He's like, just come in. I said,
Hate it.
I said, I'm about to get robbed. I'm gonna get R-worded. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna be kid. Left.
I hate
left,
that.
Blocked and left.
I hate that. Truly. I truly hate that. Mm-hmm. Edgar Perez said, how old are y'all?
I'm 25. Pharaoh is about 40, pushing 40 at least. Very old and experienced.
Pharaoh is young, hot, and lit and turned. Okay, honey.
Okay.
Young and fine and tall and handsome.
So I do just want to start with y'all before we get into this episode. What? I know this is a good episode, but I have to talk about my binging of Drag Race. Yes, I do. Because like I said last episode, something about Drag Race really wants me to get more into it. And I forget who said in the comments that if you use Wow Presents Plus with a VPN,
yes,
you can get all of the internet. You can get all of the seasons of the RuPaul's Drag Race and Untucked. So I got the VPN, mama. I set that shit to UK, and girl, all of it is there, which I find insane. This is a show that aired in America first. Before that was all these fucking versions. That was US. So the fact that they have all the access to the shit and we don't, I'm like, wow. So basically, I finished season 16, and I also finished season 2 with the Untucked.
Damn.
And I'm in the middle of season 3 with the Untucked.
Damn.
I need to watch every season with the Untucked. I feel so stupid. Like I wasn't listening to y'all. I am so sorry because the Untucked really, really make the season. So I'm seated for that. But in general, I wanted to get some thoughts on fucking season
16.
Season 16.
Okay, tell me about this Plain Jane girl, because I actually saw her on Twitter today. Didn't know who this girl was. But on Twitter today, I saw her gagging Miss Lana Jarre.
Look,
who is this?
Plain Jane is a real ass bitch. She is. I'm sorry. I love Plain Jane. And my thing is, I don't mind if you're bitchy if the drag is good. Plain Jane, the drag is cunt. She was a finalist. Please, in the chat, let me know if y'all don't want spoilers, because I won't go that much into detail if people don't want spoilers. But Plain Jane, she made it really, really far. Strong competitor. 4 or more challenges, I believe. The body is tea. So now that I know about who Plain Jane is, and I know Corey King is her sister, I can definitely see the family resemblance, but I think Corey King is definitely adopted. Because as far as like the body and like the big breasts, the hips, the body, all of that, very much Plain Jane. I don't know who came first. I'm sure the drag mother probably came up with it. I don't know. But literally, Plain Jane is the 10 times better version than Corey. Like Corey can't even compete. Like you can't even compare them. You really cannot even compare them. And I did see one TikTok about how they feel like if Corey King was a white queen like Plain Jane, that people would like her because she's getting a lot of draggings. I just feel like Plain Jane was actually entertaining. Like Plain Jane, like she really activated the shade that season. Like literally in the very first Untucked, she was going in calling bitches out to their face. Like every single time Plain Jane had something to say, it was said to somebody's face. My issue with Corey King, which we see a lot throughout this episode, mama don't say shit to people's face like that for real. And when she is called out, it's it's a laugh off. So I just feel like I don't know. Something about the personality doesn't give genuine. It doesn't give real. And like I said, now that I know who Plain Jane is, I feel like Corey's personality is made up of Plain, Monet, Bob, and anybody else. I saw her cosplaying Susie Tooth the other day. So I just feel like I don't know. I can definitely see how I see that argument because I've seen situations where a black person could do one thing and a white person in the show could do the exact same thing and it's not the same reaction. I just, in my POV from a situation like this, seeing both of them, I don't think that's what it is. Plain Jane was good TV. I'm sorry. It was great TV. So good TV. And I do want to bring this up next because Plain Jane versus a mandatory meeting. Y'all, a mandatory meeting. Why is this bitch's name a mandatory meeting? That is the most hilarious drag name I have ever heard in my life. Like, literally terrible drag. And it's no shade, Amanda. It's no shade, Amanda.
She look a mess?
Yes.
Y'all, why does Lisa have this girl name as the name of our group chat?
Because it's so funny. A mandatory meeting. Like, I just feel like the thought that went into that name, like, I just find it hilarious. And the drag was bad, but like she was so funny to me that I needed her in the end game. And her and Plain Jane's beef, it was so nasty. It was so nasty. Really, really great TV. I was so sad when she left. But literally, so with a mandatory meeting, they put her in the bottom 2 with one of the girls who made it towards the end game, like top 5.
Okay.
And she literally beat her in the lip sync. Like, no shade. Her name was Q. She beat Q in that lip sync. I think they put Q down there to like show Q, girl, you're not safe. But they didn't want to send her home because Amanda ate that girl in that fucking lip sync.
Interesting. But, okay, so the girls say they are okay with spoilers. Everybody should have seen it by now. They don't give a fuck about spoilers. So tell us your tea. How did you feel about this season overall?
Someone said in the chat that it's slightly better than 15. I kind of agree. Because 15, I fucked with Isabel Brooks heavy. That was my girl. But everyone else, it was like, I like you here. Like, you're a great dynamic. I like you. These girls on this season, I don't know. The dynamic between them was gaggy. Gaggy. Like, so I can definitely see how both of them are great. And both of them are way better than season 17. No shade. Now that I've binged both 15 and 16, the 17 girls are not keeping up. And we're 7 episodes in. By now, I can compare and best believe it's not keeping up. And it's not a bad season. Like, it's nothing like, I would say, 12 through 14. But it's just not competing. It's not. I'm sorry. But basically, the entire top 6 was nasty. Like, an iconic top 6, and then you get to the top 3, even nastier. I'm mad with the chat because why did no one tell me about Nymphia fucking Wind?
I've heard that name before.
The mother. She did the Meet the Queens for this season. I didn't even remember it was her the whole time watching. I fucking love Nymphia Wind, mama. Every single look, gag it. Like, this girl is a drag queen. Like, this is my mother. Like, I loved her from day 1 to the end with her goddamn banana and her yellow. Okay, like, I loved her back. So I do want to talk about this though, because I felt similar. You remember how I said about season 15, where I feel like, of course, Sasha Colby deserved to win because she's fucking mother. But I felt like someone like Anitra or Mistress Isabel had more of like a winner arc. I felt the same way with this season. However, I can accept that it's probably biased because I wanted Saphira to win. Saphira is an older black queen. She has these very, very camp looks. And I feel like her winning could have been a staple for the show. Like, she would have been one of the oldest queens. You know, I love when the black queen win. However, I don't want to take anything away from Nymphia because she's the first East Asian queen to win. And I think Asians in general, I think it's just her and Raja for the US. I don't know about the other versions. And it's like, I love a good first. So I think Nymphia definitely deserved it. I just think from my POV, I was like, damn, like, I just feel like Saphira was like a big character. She also won about 4 or 5 maxi challenges. And she was almost always in the top. But with Nymphia, I think what really took it for her was that in the end game, she really broke down her walls and the judges really started to like enjoy her personality. So I feel like that connection really made them be like, okay, she has to be the one.
Got you. Okay, so I have a question. None of these girls are on All Stars 10. I don't know if it's because maybe it filmed too close or something like that. I don't know, but they're not.
Well, no, Lydia, because somebody on this season is on there.
That's true. Okay, wait, you're right. Wait.
nasty final two. This was nasty final two. And that's something I feel like I loved about 15 and 16 is because I feel like it's bringing a good mixture of like old school Drag Race with the good drama, the competitiveness, and then also that new schoolness of it too, where it's like more modern and interesting. So I just feel like really, really good qualities for a season.
Oh, okay. Apparently someone is rumored. Morphine is rumored for All Stars 10.
Oh, Morphine Love Dion, the lip sync assassin.
I don't know who that is.
I love Morphine.
Is she All Star material?
Yes, very, very cunty. Do I think she can win an All Star season? I don't know. But very, very
she's against Georges.
Huh?
Nothing.
Oh, you just looked her up?
No, I didn't. I said she's going to be against Georgia, so maybe she could win. No shade.
Oh,
I don't think this is going to be the most heavy hitters. Oh, you also recently watched season 2, right?
Yeah.
Nicole Paige Brooks is on All Stars 10.
Girl, she was on
Didn't
season 2.
Didn't she go home first?
She went home like second. She was on season 2 calling people the T-slur. Girl.
You lying?
Girl, yes. That's the funny thing about the old school Untucks. Yeah. Those girls didn't give a fucking damn. Okay. Yeah. They were saying the T-slur, the F-slur, all types of slurs. But girl, it was a different time.
Oh, so Morphine is not on this updated list. I don't know if this list is accurate, but maybe she was rumored and not on it.
Oh, she was in a bad car accident during filming. Oh my God. I hope she's okay. I love Morphine down. Like I said, the entire top 6 was gaggy to me. So loved her. She's a lip sync assassin. Ate it up. I also want to mention Dawn. I thought Dawn was really interesting. She has this very much elf aesthetic, similar to Arietti. Oh, it's like literally every single look, it's the exact same makeup. And I remember Michelle, she told her to switch it up once. She did, and it never went back. So it's kind of cute that, like, you know, she kind of had that elf aesthetic, and now Arietti does too, because it's like, okay, y'all like 2 of the different species. But she was really cute. I was shocked when she went home when she did, but no shade, it wasn't necessarily the best there. Let me see. I like Q. I thought Q was very cunt. Her looks was very unique. They had like this very like high fashion appeal. Something about Q's face is very interesting to me, though.
What does Q look like?
Every time I saw her in the diary room, or a white queen? She's a white queen. Okay. Every time I saw her in the diary room, I was like, "This is a Whoville character, isn't it?"
Oh, I'm gonna have to look her up because of what?
You know, she has this iconic sound. I don't know if you heard it when she's like, "This my real hair, Henny."
That's her
real hair.
Yes. That's her.
Yes, she was very interesting. I was
funny you say Whoville because guess who she dressed up like? What is the girl? Hold on. Oh, I don't know if this is supposed to be Whoville or not, or if she just looks. Wait, I don't know if she's supposed to be Whoville or she just looks Whoville. She has the hair as what's that girl name? Cindy Lou Who. She has a Cindy Lou Who hair. Look.
So I mean, like, it doesn't look like she has any aesthetics on, so it definitely fits.
They might just be her. Well, then let me just shut up. She looks cute though. She looks cute. Some
other thoughts. Let me see. Maya Iman LePage. I saw someone on Twitter today say that a reminder that the lip sync determines who stays. And Maya Iman is a testament to that because she was the original lip sync assassin of the season. Mama was stumping the girls out every single day. The queen of flips.
That's and it was
like Black Queen from Miami.
Love it. I seen
Morphine is also from Miami. They went against each other and Morphine beat her ass. Ooh. So like she took the lip sync assassin crown from her. But basically, Maya is no shade. The drag, hey. I think it's more of a resource thing, whereas like she just doesn't have access to many resources as the other girls. But it became this thing where it's like I wanted to root for her. Like I really wanted her to go far in the season, and she made it pretty far. I think top 7. So she was there in the end game for sure. Loved her down, and then. I think that's really it. There's not
Daryl in the chat did mention, he said there was this fun fact. Oh, fun fact. Saphira is the first queen to win 3 challenges back to back. And
it's like she doesn't win the season. Someone said
that's the older queen, the older black queen.
Yes. I'm telling you need to watch season 16, girl.
Interesting.
Like honestly, like it should have been. I saw someone in the chat say a double crowning. It should have been a double crowning. Both them bitches should have fucking won because I just feel like Nymphia, she has her uniqueness as being the first East Asian queen. Her
Yeah.
drag looks are so cunt. Like, I've never been gagged by anyone's looks like hers. Like, you're gonna be gagged.
Interesting.
And then Saphira, I just feel like she was just so unique. She's so different, and she was so out there. Like, the way she blended comedy with her drag, and it still was perfection. Like, I just thought it was great. So Edgar says the thoughts on the lip sync episode. So I at first was kind of hesitant because I saw that they replaced the reunion with a lip sync Lollapalooza. Now, I like the idea of a of a reunion. Like, I like seeing them in this like enclosed area talking about the shit throughout the season. Especially this season, I feel like it was needed because there was a lot of drama. Like, I think that would have been a fun reunion. But while I was watching the Lollapalooza, I was like, okay, this is cunt. I like this. I kind of wish we got both, because I want to hear them dish about the season, but I also want to see all of them compete against each other. And girl, that lip sync episode was crazy. There was this one girl, Magami. I don't even want to get into it. This girl made it all the way to the final fucking round, and no one was expecting that. Like, she really gagged alive. But my sister Morphine ended up winning that episode. So it was like, yes, mama. She walked away with motherfucking something. Okay.
Ooh. Okay, so this is my issue with that, because I love the lip sync Lollapalooza. I think they introduced it the first season we watched together. We saw it, but that was the first season it got introduced with what is her name? Jasmine Kennedy. She went home that episode. That season, I feel like they introduced it, and I remember watching 15. They had one in 15, so I was like, okay, wait. If they keep having these, I love these episodes. But if this season they don't do it until the end, I don't think I'm gonna like that. I like
you gotta see it. You gotta see it, because once you get into it, it's like, okay, you forget all about a reunion. You just want to watch the lip syncs.
Okay.
Because it was so gaggy. But like, I still say I would prefer a talk. But they're saying in the chat, this is why I need y'all in the chat. They do a reunion on WoW Presents Plus like a year after the season is not as high budget.
Oh.
And you're always with T.S. Madison. Oh, a big fight between Q and Plant. Oh, okay. See,
so you better get into that.
Y'all got the motherfucking tea. Y'all got the motherfucking tea. Rudy said thoughts on Mirage getting the boot early. Well, Mama didn't know the words. And this is another girl who I think won her lip sync, but if she just knew the words, she could have stayed. Now, Mirage gave me conflicting feelings. Because something about her in drag, I was like, wow, she's really pretty. And in out of drag, I was like,
that's her that you said that about?
Yeah. I was having very conflicting emotions about that. But I don't want to get into that.
I gotta look up what she looks like. Interesting. So I should watch season 16 for sure.
You need to watch season 16. A really, really good season. Like, that's all my thoughts I had noted down. Really, really good season. Really, really good cast. Like, they played off each other so well. Like, I can agree with 16 being slightly better than 15 for sure.
Interesting. I gotta get into it, y'all. Next episode, Lisa gonna see season 4 through 7, and we will be discussing.
like I said. I mean, unless y'all want to hear about the old seasons, I kind of already went through them. I feel like in All Stars, but yes, I plan on binging all of the seasons again. Amen. While watching the Untucked this time, because like, unlike the new seasons, they'll put an Untucked moment in the episode. Watching back then, like all of season 2 and now half of 3, there's things that I never would have known if I didn't watch the Untucked. So really like it.
See, that's what the girls were saying. They was trying to tell us.
They was. I wasn't listening.
Hey man, we watched this Untucked though. We watched this episode Untucked.
I will be watching every Untucked going forward. I feel like I have to.
You have to. You're only getting half the story, honey.
Period.
So, let's get into episode 7 of this season. It was a cute episode. I love the Snatch game.
Girl, Snatch game, even though this wasn't a great Snatch game, love Snatch game. One of my favorite challenges. This and the ball is going to do it for me every time. When it's the ball with Snatch game, I tune the fuck in. Okay? These are my favorite challenges.
Amen. So, yeah, I was excited. We started off, of course, Hormona just left, so the girls are discussing all the information. Last episode, Crystal Envy was in the top. She's very annoyed that she hasn't won yet.
Well, she's going to be very annoyed by the end of this episode, mama. Ooh.
So, also, they were gagging about Lana Jarrett and how she stomped that girl out in the lip sync. Now, I don't know why they were gagging. I agree with Sam Starr and Corey King. Sam Starr and Corey King were confused while they were gagging. This is what I'll say, though. Sam Starr can be confused because Sam Starr has won a challenge. Yeah. Corey King, you shouldn't be confused about anything but the way you look on that runway, honey. And okay? And it is shade, actually. No, it is.
Yeah. Honestly.
Yeah, you look a fucking mess. So shut up. I hate when a bitch who look a mess talks.
Like
literally,
that
shut
needs
up.
that needs to be the criteria first. First, you need to worry about how your drag looks. That's why I said I don't have
Yeah.
like when Ariete went off early in the episode in the season. Go off, mama. The
You
drag
got
is
it.
cunt.
Little mama,
Yes,
go
mama.
off.
Yes, mama. Go off, queen. Plain Jane last season clocking everybody in there, mama. Go off, mama. Mistress
Amen.
Isabel, go off.
Amen.
You
Say
deserve
what you
it.
want. Say
You
what
deserve
you want.
it. Now, I will
Girl.
say I'm watching season 3, and I forgot how nasty and mean Raja, Delta Work, Carmen, and Manila Luzon is. They are such mean girls on this season. And I know a lot of the girls because I know the Shangela allegations. Ooh, I know the Shangela allegations. I hate when that happens because like I watched her and I loved her, and then I hear about all this shit. I'm like, not you a terrible fucking person, but they were so nasty and rude that season. So, and they had some cute drag. So I guess it depends. I guess it depends. But back then, I feel like since the girls were more uncensored, they cared less what they were given.
Yeah, very much so. That's the season with Tatiana.
No, Tatiana season 2.
Season 2. Don't like that bitch. But
the girls, Tatiana had the girls mad.
As they should, because she looked a mess. She reminded me of that girl from season 1 who was just really, really fish, and she made like Final Four. And I was like, girl, you just giving fish. Are you giving drag or fish? But hey, we move. I'm not gonna get into that. So we get to the workroom.
I feel like it's a boundary that you cross. Because I feel like Raven in season 2, she was mean, she was bitchy. Tyra, of course, Tyra was mean and bitchy. Some things never change. For both of them, honestly. Yes. But like it didn't give bully.
I like
it gave your Heather, your Regina a little bit. Like you're just that girl. Yeah. But like Raj and them kind of giving bully. Because I actually like Raven. When she was white and now that she's black.
Yeah, I like Raven. I like Raven too. I think I like her more now that she's black. Like I saw her pit stop with Monet Exchange. I was like, oh, I love her. This is a new girl, not a new girl, but you know, darker. But yes, we get to the workroom and the Maxi Challenge is announced as the Snatch game. Henny, we are here, we are there, we are everywhere. Also, Miss Alyssa Edwards come in. I don't know who that hoe is. All I know her as is what's her real name? I don't even know her. Clearly.
Justin?
But Justin is who I know. And Justin was the person who was going off on Davon on the GOAT. And I don't know who the fuck that is. Now, maybe I'll like this Alyssa Edwards person, but I don't like that Justin person. Okay? And that's just me. They from Dallas, though.
Yeah. Texas
Shout
queen.
out to that.
She need to be our drag mama. No. But no, I like Alyssa Edwards on Drag Race. Perfect for Drag Race. She was just really annoying on the GOAT because they don't be understanding the strategy of the game, which you can see in the All Stars versions because they have to take each other out. Like girls have literally quit because they don't want to play the strategic side of the game. You know what I mean? So I can understand why it was so jarring. But when she tried to clock Davon, I was done. Ooh, I was done. Did
Alyssa win her season?
No, she just won Global All Stars.
Oh, she was like on there. Year. Okay, congratulations, girl. Now, I have a question. If they get another drag queen for the traders, will it be Alyssa? Should it be Alyssa?
I think they will. Alyssa's a big name. I'm pretty sure they're going to go through all the big names. Monet, Trixie, Katya.
Yeah.
Her.
But I didn't know Peppermint, but they got Peppermint. So clearly they'll get.
Yeah, I didn't know Peppermint. But now that I know more about Drag Race, she's big in the community. So it kind of makes sense.
Period. I can see her. Now, will she do good? That's another question. But she's here, y'all. I guess.
She'd be hilarious in that castle, though. Fucking hilarious.
She seems funny. Her clips seem very, very funny.
Back rolls.
What season is that? Because somebody put in the chat. Oh, season 5. That's the season you said was good.
Cover that in the chat. Look, y'all need to be voting for Drag Race Reality Rewind.
Y'all not voting for the real.
But it's okay, Edgar, because I will watch it and I will gladly watch it again. This has quickly become a comfort show for me. Just like American Next Top Model, Jersey Shore. I will be watching it several times. Okay. Amen. I do not. It's okay. You will still get it. I could have watched it the last month. The next month, I will watch it again.
Period. Amen. And it'll be different us watching it together because we haven't watched any Drag Race season together other than the terrible ones, 11, 14.
And you know what? I was thinking about that. Like the fact that, like, for example, Crystal Envy went so home so early. This is the first time we can like predict, like, oh, who's gonna go where, and it's like we're wrong.
Yep.
Like it's gonna be so interesting to have to recap the Lollapalooza or the finale.
Yep.
Like we haven't really done that yet, so it's gonna be
That's
fun.
very true. So Alyssa and Rue talk to the girls about what they're doing for Snatch Game. We'll get into all of them later. We'll just go down the line. But right now, let me tell you what they said, the important moments. Because Lydia B. Collins came. She said she wants to do David Lynch. He is a director, I think. I don't know him that well, but it doesn't matter.
Wait, if David Lynch, I thought this entire time.
What you thought he was?
Oh my God.
What? He's a director.
For some reason, I thought she was doing that long-haired man from Grown Ups. What is his name?
What? I'm actually confused. I don't even know who you're talking about.
David Spade. For some reason, I thought she was doing David Spade.
It's the David of it all.
Yeah.
It's the David of it all. Yes, David Lynch. He did recently pass. And I was listening to my a podcast. They do like, I have a movie podcast I listen to, and they were talking about him. He is the original director of the original Dune. Because you know the Dune movie with Zendaya?
Oh.
There was an original version of that movie in 1984. He directed that. So he's like an OG. Everybody knows about him. He also did Twin Peaks. You might have heard of it.
I've heard of it. Don't know anything about it.
Yeah, but he's like really, really popular. But she decided to do him, or she was gonna do this other girl who I also don't know. No shade, but they were like, look, Catherine O'Hara. She's an actress. Don't know her either.
I feel like I've heard that name before.
Me too. So she's clearly famous, but I don't know her. But Rue was like, David Lynch might not work because it's not so fast paced. And, with Snatch Game, you got to be on your toes. And Alyssa was like, well, look, you do who you feel like you can do. And Lydia took this as, after talking to Alyssa, I feel confident in doing David. I don't know why she got that direction, because for me, whatever Rue says goes. When Rue said David Lynch was going to be too slow for this, I wouldn't have did David Lynch. And that's just me.
And see, this is the main problem. We're 17 seasons in. Challenges like the ball, Snatch Game, a lot of shit. You should already have something planned. In advance. I don't know how many weeks or months they know in advance, but in advance. So if you chose David Lynch, you should know how to do David Lynch. So even if Rue says something, you don't necessarily have to listen. Like skipping ahead, but he wants Anya Nerve to do some bitch that she don't even know, just because he think it would be funny for her because they look alike. It's like, why would she switch to someone she doesn't know just to make RuPaul laugh when she can make him laugh as the character she's doing? And I think that's kind of, we talked about this before, but like the girls get so caught up in doing something to a T when all you have to do is make them laugh. That is it. I feel like once you recognize that, especially when you have all the other talent, that's how you'll succeed.
That is
because
true.
It's not that
Love do it by
challenges are that serious. None of these challenges are that serious. They do not want you to come in here. Oh, like, because that's the thing. Like that's what Susie tried to say. That was Susie tried to say at the end of the episode. That like, I feel like I impersonate the character better than anyone. Girl, this is an impersonation challenge.
Yeah.
Oddly enough,
it's a comedy challenge.
Challenge. The amount of times they say, no one knows her personality or how she sounds. You could just make anything up. They want you to do that.
Yeah, they don't.
Girl, Lexi got praised and she fucked up the whole challenge. It does not matter. Like, they just want to laugh.
They do, which is real. Honestly, it's very real, because at the end of the day, if you on stage and you're actually a drag queen on stage, all you gotta do is make me laugh. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care who you dress up as. If you make me laugh. If you're up there and you're Elphaba, I don't want to see you reenact the whole Wicked ceremony without making me laugh once. You need to actually be entertaining and making me laugh and have a good time. I don't care if you know the words. I don't care if you don't know the words. Just gag me. But hey, we move. So she goes to Corey King, and they call Corey King out for wearing the same lace-up shoes. What are they? They're like boots / heels. The boot heels. She needs to stop that. She needs to stop. Honestly,
every single week has been the same silhouette, the same damn hair, the same damn. Like, her most unique looks was that black look, and then last episode, I love that sickening look. That was cute.
The ball.
But other than those two, which were not the best, she really does not bring it.
No shade. This is when they get to Anya Nerve, they tell her to do Barry White's wife. First of all, is Barry White's wife famous? I don't know. Clearly she is because Rue knows her.
I mean,
but
you can even make shit up because Ariete doing
somebody with Sasquatch. What was that?
Ariete doing Baby Cupid. Which why is it? I don't.
Ariete's doing a baby girl. We'll get into that.
I think Ariete thinks she's baby girl, so she's like, I'll just be a baby. I could be a cute baby.
Shut the fuck up. That shit pisses me off. And then Crystal Envy is doing Nicole Richie, and they do give her a critique, and they say, we need you to lighten up, loosen up whenever you do whoever you do, because you're very rigid, and we don't fuck with that. So she did get a critique before the Snatch game. But honey,
yeah, they were clocking the white girl this episode because they clocked Crystal here, then eliminated her, and then they clocked Sam Starr at the judging. They've been saying what we've been saying this entire time.
Yeah, it's honestly real because at the end of the day, you're supposed to be the queen of drag. Like, you're supposed to be a drag queen, not a pageant queen. This is not RuPaul's pageant race, honey.
Ooh,
so
RuPaul's pageant race. I feel like I always hear about drag pageants. I feel like that would probably be an interesting show in itself too.
It probably would actually. I like watching pageants.
Oh
like
my god,
Miss America. What?
I just thought of an entire concept based off of a name.
Go.
You know how they have dance moms?
Boom.
We need drag moms.
Ooh.
Now, I don't know anything else, but expand from there.
I like that. I like that, honey. Ooh, I like that, honey.
It could be tea.
It could be tea in so many different ways because it could be real drag moms gagging in the house, but it also could be alumni from RuPaul's Drag Race trying to teach other people to be drag girls, and they are becoming and it could be either. It could be anything.
Girl. MTV, hello, RuPaul. Girl, let me call Logo.
Somebody call you.
Is
call
Logo
them.
still a thing? Probably not. Child, I agree with this, JB. Too many damn girls for the Snatch game.
I agree.
Also, y'all, did it feel shorter? Like when he said it was over, I'm like, damn, that's it. I guess because it's so many girls, we didn't get a lot from each of them. I feel like that's usually we get a big chunk from each girl, and it feels like we didn't get anything.
What I felt with the Snatch game when I was watching was it is a, what is it called? It's a privilege to do the Snatch game because it's later in the game. I don't like when they do it so early. I feel like this is a staple in RuPaul's Drag Race. You should have to earn getting to Snatch game, honey. I feel like Snatch game is for top 8, top 7, top 9.
Definitely halfway through.
Not here. And I guess we're halfway through by episodes, but because they had
11 people.
They had 4 non-elimination rounds within these 7 episodes. Only 3 girls have gone home. So I think that's the issue. Like, it could have been here if those other 4 girls went home, but Ariete got saved, Hormona got saved, and then the first 2 episodes, there was no elimination. So it's like, we're here with 11 bitches. No, I'm sorry. But here we are. We can go through the girls.
I was just going to say real quick, because the girls are saying in the chat, Alyssa Edwards does have a show similar like that, where she's basically dancing and running the moms. Okay. So maybe the idea has been done. And I have heard about Drag University, where they kind of just teach the girls to be drag queens and then celebrity drag race.
They have a lot of drag shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, girl, my concept still works, mama. I'm gonna sell it.
You can make it anything, honey. Okay. But boom. So we're here at the top. We have Acacia. Acacia is doing Trisha Paytas. I wasn't the most gagged by her performance, but I wasn't the least gagged by her performance. She was just middle of the road for me, and it's never.
Yeah, I mean, she didn't we didn't see that much.
Yeah,
so with her, the scenes we did see, I thought they were funny. I know Trisha Paytas, so I feel like I understood the humor she was coming from.
I agree.
She also made RuPaul laugh, so
it was just middle of the road for me. You know, you didn't shine, but you did funny. She was funny. She was cute. Then we had Susie too.
Gina Burner says Acacia was forgettable.
As always,
Acacia forgot.
I hate you, actually. Susie too seems to think that she was the star of this Snatch game.
She just knew she ate it up. And at first I was like, well, I don't know her, so maybe that's why she's boring. But everyone else also agreed that she was boring.
Yeah, and it truly doesn't matter. You're supposed to be funny. And we just talked about it. Be funny regardless of who you are. It's not an impersonation game, man.
I think she thought she was being funny when she was making fun of the voice. Like, does that woman actually talk like that?
She probably talked similar. It was probably an exaggerated way of how she talked, so that was funny. But it wasn't funny to me because I don't get it. And she kept doing the scissors bit. And it's
Yeah,
like, I don't get
I
it.
don't
And
get
then
it.
it's also not funny.
Not funny.
It's just
because I don't
it
need
was
to know you to laugh. You know what I mean? There's been a lot of people who I did not know who the character they were doing, and I still laughed.
I
Like
agree.
Sam Star. I didn't know who the fuck Sam Star was, but she was hilarious to me.
Same. No, same. Like Susie, to me, she was a bottom performance in the Snatch game. Like,
no, but it's literally, and I tweeted this. It's giving Lucy DeLuca levels of drag delusion. Like it's bad, girl. You did not win that in the fucking slightest.
Like you were lucky to be safe. They could have put you in the bottom for this. This was not good.
But that's the thing. That's why she pulled out that fucking look at the runway. She cannot convince me she didn't know she flopped. Because why you pull out that look, mama? That I feel like that gave in game middle of the road look. Why you pulling that out now, mama? Because you knew that shit wasn't good.
Child. So yes, it wasn't for me at all. Lexi Love. I feel like Lexi Love does the same thing every challenge. She has an idea and she has a plan, and then something goes wrong, or she gets nervous, or she gets anxious because she did with the ball. We saw her shit get fucked up. That wasn't her fault, but she also came out there in a tarp. I didn't like that. And then the round before that, whenever she was doing the news anchor, she was like, I had so many ideas and they keep getting shut down. She got out of here. She was like, oh, what was my joke? I forgot. And it's like, why are you panicking at every turn? She does not give me the same winner energy she gave them first 2 episodes. Yeah. Now it's like, you get into these challenges and you get scared, shook, panicking over Siege Church, Vatican.
Like ever since the beginning, I do feel like her win equity for me has been dipping. I will say like, in general, like Rue does not see this week as a fail. So I think in Rue in the competition eyes, she's still a competitor. Even though I'm not really seeing that on the outside anymore. I feel like her performance was not bad. I did get a chuckle or two. I thought she was kind of funny. I just didn't understand how you can say she literally flopped, yet she was so hilarious and that makes her a top girl. Like if anything, maybe she should have been safe. Because I feel like while of course it's not an impression thing, like she didn't have to keep up as him, but it was just like they found the humor in her messing up. Like she wasn't messing up to make them laugh. She was just messing up and they laughed at it. So I was just like,
that's not good. They're not laughing with her, they're laughing at her, and they should rate accordingly, truly. But it like even with the mess ups, she was better than some of the other girls. I chuckled. I thought her impersonation voice was funny. I thought her being so different than how she usually looks was funny. So she was still safe, but not at the top. Like, I don't know. That was weird, but we move. Sam Star 8. Sam Star is really good at this. Like this drag race thing. She's good. I will
say I'm shocked. I mean, we've said it too, but I feel like we've kind of leaned more towards Crystal as someone who doesn't have much personality. Like I feel like as the episodes went through, I see Sam Star's personality a lot. Like she's very interesting.
I agree.
But they're probably just not seeing it because like that's how I was with Nymphia Wind. Like it was so shocked. I was so shocked how the judges kept saying like you're so reserved and we don't know you as well. And it's like, girl, Nymphia Wind be all over the place all the time. Like she is not that reserved. You know what I mean? So it was just like they really do not see everything.
Interesting. Shout out to Sephora. Period.
Making it rain, mama.
Period. How was Lexi top 4? I was so confused. I was also very confused. But Tyler says that apparently Lexi was safe, but they wanted to give her comments. But my thing is, why y'all don't do that every week? I feel like this was random for them to do that. Like, there's been a lot of times.
It's their show, so they can make make exceptions here and there. They really don't give a damn. That's why Crystal ended up going home this episode, girl. Anything can motherfucking happen. But if I had to, because who was the actual top 4? I forget.
It was Anya Nerve, Jules Sparkles, Sam Star, and Lexi. And I feel like they could have just left Lexi out.
No shade. I don't even like her like that. Corey could have been in that top 4.
I do agree. Corey could
have been in that top 4 because Corey ate this episode. I
do agree.
This episode.
Not the episode. She ate the Snatch game.
Yeah, because that girl.
That look is actually horrendous.
I forgot about that runway for a second.
Yeah, so actually not
hilarious.
I do agree.
I think she could have at least been in top 4, but hey.
Yeah. What is this girl? Anya Nerve. Anya Nerve did Eddie Murphy. I thought she was hilarious as fuck. I thought she was a star. She was a star Snatch game for me.
Just like him.
does.
Like, it's crazy.
Does. It was weird. She was really good with her with the cadence that he has too, the real fast talking. And you know what all of that. Like, she ate to me. She ate. I feel like to a lot of people who definitely seen a lot of Eddie Murphy movies, know a lot about Eddie Murphy, they could see how she ate. Some of the girls, maybe named Susie too, probably didn't understand. She just thought that this was just Susie too went back there, and I'm gonna be hey, call me what you want to call me after this comment. Susie too went back there and said, I don't know, you was acting like any black person I know. It just wasn't giving Eddie Murphy. She said it just seemed like you were just giving yourself. And it's like, oh, do you just
and it's like the thing is, I'm not shocked because I thought we spoke about this on this podcast. Like, white people do not be knowing black celebrities like that.
That's true.
It's definitely not an excuse because it can definitely be seen as a weird comment for a lot of reasons. Because do you know Eddie Murphy? Like, I've watched several Eddie Murphy movies. Several. Anya does not act like Eddie Murphy at all.
Lisa!
I just feel like there's no way Susie actually knows who Eddie Murphy is. Like, I feel like she saw 1 or 2 movies and she's like, mind you, she said it because she's pressed. Like, regardless if she was funny or not, you wasn't winning.
Lisa, guess what?
What?
We skipped over Lana Del Rey.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go back to her.
I genuinely, I skipped over Lana Del Rey because I forgot.
Oh, they in the chat saying it.
Yes.
Where's Lana? The Lana erasure. Oh my god. No, y'all.
Did we erase anything?
No shade. But I do want to mention this because, of course, this is Lux Noir's drag daughter. And I was watching the pit stop with Monet and Lux today. Great episode, my Black Queens. But, girl, Lux got them Stan goggles on. She got those mother goggles on.
Yeah, this is her daughter.
Because the way she was like, oh, I don't think she should have been in the bottom. She was like, I don't think she should have been in the bottom this week or last week. Now, girl.
And Monet said, yes, the fuck she should. I hope.
No, Monet's very congenial. She's also a Pisces.
Did she win Miss Congeniality?
She did. Very congenial. So she's not gonna sit up here and say, no, your drag daughter sucks, mama. She's gonna say, no, I think, yeah. So yeah, no, she was
I would have said, girl, no, the fuck she shouldn't have. And I would have left it at that. Because please stop. Lana Del Rey got up here and stuttered and stumbled and answered with one word. She shut down.
She literally shut down. My thing is, your entire character was based around this one joke. And that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all got to stop thinking too hard about this. Like, he took her joke and she completely lost it. It's just kiki with him. He say, where's the bus? Say, like, you're old.
You could literally say anything. You could literally say anything. Because he said, is the bus still running? Lana didn't reply. And in the diary room was like, that was the joke I was going to say. And then Ru had to ask again. And Lana just didn't know what to say. I don't even remember what her reply was. But it's like, gag with... You know how to gag when you're back there and untucked. So why aren't you gagging here? This man said, is the bus still running? I would have been like, I don't know. I should ask you. I don't know. Something.
Right.
Anything.
I mean, you were back there.
You were on it with me. You don't remember?
Know. Like, something like that.
Something.
But but literally, Florian, if the bus still running, that's not even funny, I fear. And it's because RuPaul's sense of humor, he will laugh at anything. Girl, just say something.
Literally.
And I will say there were moments in her performance because, like, picking Rosa Parks is not bad if she played it right.
I agree.
Like, there was a few moments where she did get a chuckle out of me, but just overall, like there wasn't a confidence in her performance at all. Like, you could tell she also knew she was flopping.
Yeah, you can always tell when she's flopping. La Roche caught her out last time when she was shrugged over in that ugly ass ball gown. So she's just very... Obviously, she's the type to shut down when she's not doing good. I think it's because of her confidence. She's usually very confident. So when she knows she's not doing good, she gets really, just shuts all down. So I don't know. It was bad. It was a chop. Yeah. Definitely for the bottom. Definitely at the bottom. At this point, her and Susie too are my least 2 favorites. No shade. But we'll get to my worst.
I did want to talk about it because Lux told a story about how Lana became her drag daughter. And she said that literally about a week after filming Drag Race, she saw Lana in a pageant that Lux previously won. And she was like, oh my God, I just see myself in her. And she texted her after. She was like, girl, be my drag daughter. And she said, yeah. So look at them.
I can see how she sees herself in her until she got up on here and acted a fool.
Lux does not think she's acting the fuka. Lux is, like I said, Lux got them stand goggles on, and she's gonna support her daughter. And I get it.
Her daughter.
I
That's
get
her
it.
daughter. That's her daughter. Like I was support my daughter. Shout out to Sephora.
Make it
I
right
was so
again.
uncomfortable watching Lana and Ari. Let's get to Arietti. Do you know that Arietti almost made me turn the screen off? What the fuck was you doing?
Y'all, the stand goggles were ripped off my face this episode.
Snatch.
Because what the fuck was Arietti doing?
Like, was that?
I love that she can save it in the looks every time. Because girl, if the looks was bad, I would have to fully get off the stand train. This girl said, first of all, what was the voice? What was that voice?
I'm just a baby. Please stop.
Like, I'm uncomfortable. Like, like Sephora said. And then, like, there was one, I wrote this down. Diaper full. I need a changey. Yeah. Bitch, you're a Cupid. Yeah. Like, there's not one iteration of Cupid I've ever seen that acted like they were a baby that couldn't, like, speak. Girl. Like, what did she?
And then how is that funny?
It's not.
I'm wondering.
Funny. And what's sad is that she thought it was funny.
She did. Kept up with it. That was the scariest thing ever. And honestly, it was so bad that she should have immediately been in the bottom.
No, literally. And we can kind of bring this up here because it's no shade. I don't know how Crystal Envy was in the bottom. I don't. Her Nicole Richie was not bad. It was not bad, but it also wasn't great.
It was like Susie 2 to me.
I think it definitely gave Susie 2 to me. I think the two worst of the night was Lana and
Arietti by far.
And if you wanted to test Susie because she was that bad, throw Susie down there. I just think, but like going based off the bottom three, the last three up there was Crystal, Arietti, and Lana. He already decided that he wanted Lana down there. I feel like Arietti should have been down there, and Arietti would have got her ass sent home, which she should have. And this is kind of where I mentioned in the previous podcast where like I hate how sometimes they don't include previous track record. However, that does make it interesting for the competition because it's like, girl, anybody can go home at any point.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot of opinions on Crystal. Like, I don't even like her that much, but I just feel like she had way more potential in this competition than, no shade, someone like Arietti so far, because we're 7 episodes in and she isn't doing anything in these challenges. She's only serving the looks. So I feel like if the challenges mean so much, I just wish they kind of like took that into account. But by all means, Crystal Envy wasn't winning either. And she's also not that girl for real. So I'm not mad. I just feel like I can see why people are gagged. Like, I don't think this should have been her week. I really don't. I think it could have been Arietti, no shade. Yeah. And I also just feel like oh, well, that's that. But I do feel like once you get to the lip sync, Lana ate her up. I saw some girls trying to say Crystal won the lip sync. You can say all you want that Lana has been flopping and Crystal hasn't, because I'll agree with you a little bit. Mm-hmm. But once you get to the lip sync is what mattered. And Crystal lost that fucking lip sync. I don't know what the fuck she was doing on that stage. But once you get to the lip sync, she deserved to go home.
I do agree. It was... we were talking about Arietti. Arietti was trash. Let's talk about Lydia as Ellen DeGeneres. No, as David Lynch. Now, David Lynch, Lydia, I was bored, didn't really care for it, but it felt to me just as good as a little bit better than Crystal's and Susie's. I laughed a little bit more, but to me, I wasn't gagging fully. It was just mid, maybe like Acacia. Mid.
Yeah, this was a thing where I didn't know who she was being. I thought she was David Spade the whole time. So I clearly didn't know who she was being. And I wasn't gagging. No shade, Lydia barely gags me. But
yeah, barely gags me.
And it's no shade.
Jules Sparkles was funny. Jules Sparkles was surprisingly super different than what I would have expected. I would have never expected Jules to come out here and be Sasquatch. I thought she would have did somebody like, kind of like, to be frank, Crystal's choice is very basic because I feel like that's so similar to kind of Crystal a little bit. Like, she just has to kind of be her in Nicole Richie form. And I thought Jules would have done something like that. Just be like Kim Kardashian because she has the dark black hair and she's a girl. Like, I just thought she would have did something simple. This is just impressive. Like, she's a full-on Bigfoot. And I feel like that's shocking, surprising. That's what they want from Sam Star.
Out there, it's different. Like, Jules has been, I feel like, a dark horse a little bit in this competition where it's like, because she has one win, doesn't she? She has at least one. I thought she had a win.
She does. I think she did win the first challenge. I don't know. I don't.
Or was she just in the top? I guess she didn't win. But I feel like every week I've been like shocked by her. Like, I think that especially when we first saw her, she was like, "Oh, my inspiration is Ariana Grande." She had that interest look that was kind of simple,
yeah.
but I feel like she has not been that simple girl that I thought she was going to be day one. Like she has, to me, turned it a lot. Now, do I think she is giving winner? No, but
Yeah.
I think she could definitely be in the end game.
I think so too, and it's different from Sam Star as well, because Sam Star is just a pageant girl. The girl she's being is a pageant woman. She mentioned that it's like she's just being a pageant woman. Crystal's just being herself, but in rich form. Like I don't know. I just expected the same from Jules, but Jules didn't do that. So, and she was funny. She was a funny Bigfoot. It was good. I laughed. The jokes were funny. She was acting a fool. So I thought she did good. I thought she deserved to be in the top. Honestly,
yeah,
truly.
Same.
Crystal.
Someone said she could have won if her Runaway was better. I could definitely see that. I could definitely see that.
I could see that too. Crystal was fine. We are talking about Crystal. I kind of personally feel like she definitely shouldn't have been in the bottom, but hey, it is what it is. No shade.
But that's what someone said in the chat. Let me see. I think it was Gina Burner. Crystal even before Acacia forgot. Like Crystal, for me, Crystal even before Acacia, Crystal even before Corey. No shade to y'all, girl. Crystal even before Lydia.
And Ariete.
But also seeing her performance in that lip sync is like, girl, if you ever touched the bottom two, which was likely for her, you was going home.
Unless she was against Ariete. Because Ariete got up there acting not Boogie Wonderlanding at all. But
I just think if she's been that good consistently, she should have been able to turn that lip sync.
I agree. And I do feel like it just feels weird what's happening this season, because when Ariete did get literally sent home, it felt premature. But now it feels like now it's Ariete's time, and now with Crystal, it feels premature. I just feel like everything is feeling a little weird with the elimination.
Like I would if Ariete. Now in the moment, I didn't want it, but I just feel like if Ariete is going to keep flopping in these challenges, which are mainly having to do with comedy, then girl, she could have just went ahead and went home when she needed to go home.
Exactly.
And girl, Crystal could have got the badonkadonk or somebody else. Because now I feel like it was just wasted on Ariete. It was wasted on Harmona and Ariete.
It was.
Flop ass bitches getting the goddamn badonkadonk.
Yeah, it was.
Let me not call my mama a flop. Ariete, you still.
I was fine with Ariete because we got that ball and we needed that ball. But
we did need that ball.
We don't need
it. If she go home in the next 2 rounds, which
thank God
probably will. It's like, girl.
Yeah. But hey, we move. And then Corey King, Big Ange ate it up. She could have been in the top if she killed the runway. Didn't. And that's her problem.
And she's never gonna kill that runway.
She's never gonna kill the runway.
We can never expect her to be in the top.
But it's interesting that she's actually funny, because I also thought she wasn't funny. No shade. But this episode, she proved she actually is funny. Yes. Because I was like, if you're not going to be a look queen, what Sam Star said, if you're not going to be a look queen and you're not going to be a comedy queen, what the fuck are you? But
she said comedy, mama.
She was kind of funny. A little bit.
I do want to talk about this comment. Florian said that Ariete is better TV. It comes down to this, I think. I forget who commented it. That was like,
that is true.
Drag Race is a competition show. Like it's for ratings in reality. So sometimes they do put girls in the bottom because you're not bringing anything. Bye.
That's true. Crystal is very, very boring.
And I already have Sam Star. So bye, Crystal.
Yeah, Sam Star is a better version. Better pageant girl. More entertaining. But hey, we move. So after this, they all go back and they do have a cute little conversation in the workroom while they're getting ready. This is where Susie Toot is acting a fool. Acting a fool because they're all coming back and they're all like, Anya, you killed that. You ate that up. You definitely are the front runner. Susie Toot is like, Anya's getting this great reaction, but I just feel like there wasn't a lot of character with her. I think I could win because I embodied the character of mine. Girl. And I don't know. I saw a lot of girls on Twitter saying, Susie Toot shading Anya when Anya was the main one defending her when all the girls were ganging up on her.
Where's your motherfucking loyalty, Shannon? Now, Susie, you was getting me on your side. Keep it cute.
They said Susie was a part of the what they call them girls who all whined and dined and cried. Damn, they had made the group that Lexi loved. The kumbaya bitch. They said Susie was a kumbaya bitch, and hey, she acting like one this episode.
Like, girl. But I do love the DeLuca delusions, though. I love it. I love it because every episode, Lucy was like, I should have won that.
Yeah.
No, I definitely should have won that. And they're like, well, no. And she's like, no, I should have. It's like, that's hilarious to me. I love a delusional ass bitch. It's definitely giving Joella. They say it's giving Joella. It definitely is.
It is. I like it. It's entertaining to see somebody be so wrong. But girl, you was not in the top. You were nowhere near the top, honey. You were close to the bottom.
Very much. Girl, you probably should have been in the bottom. No shit.
Actually, like that was crazy to me.
But hold on, I want to talk about this because you watched Candy season. Elijah said they kept Candy for the ratings.
1000%.
Outside looking in, because I've seen her looks, it made no sense to me how she made it that far to the end. Because she was in the final, wasn't she?
Do you
She
know
was
that
at
she was
the finale?
Do you know that not only was she in the final, they did their whole little U2 versus U2. She was in the last lip sync.
How is that? Like, genuinely, how is that possible? Is she good at the challenges?
Impossible. Impossible.
Because I've seen her looks.
And what do they look like?
Well, very much House of Aja.
I don't even know what that is. Oh,
let's just say that.
Yes, Candy Muse looks.
But then I also saw that she went on All Stars and made the final again. So
you lying?
Yes. So did it get better on All Stars?
Yuck. I don't fuck with Candy Muse. I know y'all like Candy Muse. I like her personality, but with the challenges, it was not good enough for her to have made it that far. She literally got lip synced the fuck out, and then Rue gave her the golden ticket or let her stay or something like that. Like the girl should have left, and Rue did not want her to leave real bad. Like I was so.
Daryl said she could lip sync her ass off. That's true.
She could not.
Oh,
Daryl is lying. Maybe in All Stars, but on her original season, absolutely the fuck not. I think she was just RuPaul's fave. No shade.
And RuPaul definitely have his favorites.
Yes, what Koki said. RuPaul literally told her to sashay away and then said, never mind. She literally lost the lip sync, got sashayed away, and he's like, wait, turn around. Mind you, this was like top 8. And then after that, I was like, she's definitely going to go home. Then she made the final. I was like, oh my fucking God, I'm going to fucking stab my eyes out. She looks a fucking mess. Every time I saw her on the screen, I want to throw up.
Why you got big beef for her like this?
I don't like her. She looks a mess. I hate. Because some people, they come out and they look ugly or sloppy or like Lana. They're just not wearing anything. It's not gagging. She literally looked like the definition. It just hurt my eyes to see. It was like a clash. Everywhere, everything she wore clashed. It's like, Anyways, so Corey King is whispering around about how Susie 2 thinks she did so good, but she flopped. So she whispered to the girl, she's like, y'all, she thinks she did because she eats.
And this is how you know. This is why I said you cannot compare Corey to Plain Jane. Like, it's not giving. People don't like Corey because she's just a black queen. Because if this was Plain Jane would have went up to Susie and said, girl, that shit was not good.
Ooh.
Corey King had a whole confessional. And then she whispered to Sam in the corner about how Susie was not good. A real ass bitch like Plain No Shade would have went to her face and said that. If you have something to say, just say it aloud. And that's not to say Corey doesn't never say anything out loud. I think sometimes she slightly is.
She needs backup. Let's just say it.
For the most part, it does not give that. So I just feel like, once again, you cannot compare the two.
She definitely needs backup because even when she does say something, it's something that her and the other girls have already agreed upon. So she knows she won't be sticking out like a sore thumb. She's a clicky type of person. She definitely needs a click. She definitely needs people to agree, which is why she's whispering around about Susie so that she could test the temperature. I feel like she might have brought it up later on after she tested the temperature and knew that everyone else agreed. But it's like you fake, because in the moment, be real, stand on your own toes, stand on your own opinion. Even if everyone else liked what Susie was wearing or what Susie did, you should have said, I didn't like what you did. Because if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. But I don't think she would have ever done that. Everyone needs to agree with her before she mentioned something, and that's fake as fuck, and it's weak. But she screams weak. She literally walks around wearing other girls' drag.
Girl, that's her personality. Said you should have been the bottom. She said, I agree.
I agree. Like she needs approval more than any person I've ever met or seen ever. She needs approval, which is why she can't have her own identity. No shade. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
Not drag her. But yes. So after this,
Candy the clock and Corey, this is Black History Month, girl.
Candy Muse not black.
She might be Afro-Latina. No,
she don't have to be that. Actually, she has to look better. Please. Sam Star says she goes up to Susie too, and
real
she taps her on the
bit.
She's actually fucking hilarious because she taps her on the shoulder, stop massaging her shoulder. She's like, yes, girls, how'd y'all feel about that challenge? And Susie was like, yes, I feel really good. The other girl who was there was like, I feel real good too. Sam was like, Susie, you did surprise me. And Susie's like, I did. And she's like, yes, by how bad you were. I thought you would have made me laugh a little more.
Why did she eat her up like that?
Oh my God. And Susie was a little gag. She was like, oh. no. And she was like,
because
Sam was like,
everyone was walking around not saying it. And Sam was like, girl, I'm going to tell it to her face. That shit
yeah,
was
she's like, I'm
terrible.
going to just tell you because that's what the other girls was whispering about anyways.
And
So
then here go Corey. Now she want to speak up. Huh? Girl, yeah, you were the one whispering.
You were being fake.
And then she was like, oh, what did you feel about Susie Snatch Game? And she was like, it was bad. And it's like, I can't respect it now. You were the first one to say something about it. You were talking about it before anyone else in the confessionals. You should have brought it up. And I really don't think it would have been a situation like people would have dragged her for that because, girl, everyone thought it was terrible.
Yeah, everyone agreed. She just didn't know that everyone agreed until she started whispering, and then she knew it, and then she was okay with saying it. That's her problem.
You're clocking.
But hey, we move. After this, we got to the runway. Cover girl. Put some bass in your walk.
Hey, head to toe. Hey,
runways. Starting off with Crystal Envy.
This ended up being, let me see. Towards the bottom of my list. When I first saw it, I thought it was kind of cute. I thought it was campy. I just was like, girl, this was not the look you needed to pull out. With that terrible Snatch Game performance.
I agree. It was cute. It was campy, and I like that she stepped out of her comfort zone as well. This is very different for her, but like you said, for the terrible Snatch Game, and that's the thing. It wasn't a terrible Snatch Game. It was a below par Snatch Game, and there should have been 3 other bitches in contention under her. So I will give her that, but it's really unfortunate because I still don't think she should be in the bottom. This is cute. This is not ugly. It's cute.
No, but literally based off of the Snatch Game and Runway, I just feel like there were other people who did worse.
Yeah, safe. I'm fine with this, and the category has nailed it. And I like the choice with the category because it's like nailed it. And wolves have the long nail. Cute. I thought it was I just like it. I like it. This is cute. This is actually probably one of my favorite looks by her because to me her looks pretty boring.
Like it, but
period.
It's cute.
I like it, and her looks are boring to me. This is the one that hasn't been boring.
But so I'm like, I don't think her looks are boring. So it's like this one was like,
And I do, and I think that's the issue because yeah, but yeah, I liked it. Next is Acacia Forgot.
I really liked this look at first. She had a cute Snatch Game for the episode, and then this was a good look. She came out first, right? So I thought it was way better. But then as I saw most of the other girls, she ended up dropping down on my list because I was like, well, girl, this is kind of simple compared to the other girls. Like, I like how a lot of the other girls who I think were better were thinking outside of the box a little bit more. But I think it's a really cute look from her.
Yeah, this is cute. And it's the issue is if she did do bad in Snatch Game, I think this could have put her in the bottom because it's not anything extravagant. It's not anything outside of anybody's box. Like, it's just not anything impressive. It's just cute. And then once you see everybody else's, it's like, I mean, not even cute compared to them. No shade. So, hey, it is what it is. Next is Jules Sparkles. I hated these pictures because they didn't get the full body. But this look was cute. I really like this look on Jules Sparkles. It was really, really cute. But it wasn't like, I think the reason she didn't win was because this look isn't amazing. Mm-hmm. It's cute.
Yeah. I like that she had a storyline attached to it, but I don't think the concept worked for me. I didn't think it really worked for me. She is higher on my list. Well, no, kind of in the middle. Yeah, she's number 6. So it's just, I didn't think it was orchestrated that good. Like, I don't love the arms. It was kind of like a lot to look at when I first saw it. But then also when you kind of break it down, it's like she's mainly just wearing this little
corset.
Yeah.
Yep. Very much
with
so.
Little arms. And I don't like the arms. I don't like the hands.
Yeah. I think it's middle of the road for me. Like,
I'm surprised no one did like Edward Scissorhand tees.
Lydia B. Collins should have definitely did that. She's literally Tim Burton's daughter. But kind of glad she didn't because let's get to her. I didn't love this look to the where it's like this is my top look of the night. But from what I've seen from Lydia, I love this because I'm like, finally.
Lydia has finally gagged me. When she walked out, And I feel bad. Because there are different type of queens. You know, there you got your eclectic, different campy queens. You have your, I feel like, cunty queens, who is mainly about just serving looks and pretty face, and you have, you know, all different types of assortment. And I know the girls love Lydia because she is so unique and different. But I just feel like, girl, keep it simple. I don't know. Like, I just feel
you
like
could be different and cute.
Great. Like, her makeup looks great. Her hair looks great. And I can finally see it for once. I feel like most times you got so much shit going on. I'm like, girl, I can't even look at the face. This hugged her body so perfectly. My main issue with her looks is that they do not fit. This fits her well. She looks rich. She looks opulent. I love the nails. Now, I just hate the headpiece. I feel like every time she tries to do like so camp, it doesn't work well with her. To me, it just does not register to me. But this look minus the headpiece, I love.
I like the headpiece, and I like this look. I still feel like something about it is throwing me off. Don't know what it is. But it's still really cute, and I really like this look. And I feel like there's a way to do camp and still not be swallowed by the look, huh?
Like Ariete.
And I feel like this was her version of doing camp without getting swallowed up. And thank God, because I hate how every single outfit she's came out with, you can't even see her underneath it. This is finally cute. So I'll give it to her. All stars? Yet to see it. No shade. That was an all-star lip sync. Now, if she becomes a lip sync assassin eventually, I'll understand, because that is a category of an all-star. But so far, this is her only good look. And I mean that. Next.
Now, this took me by surprise at first. I didn't know how to feel about it. By the end of it, I said it was top 5, only because I liked that it was different. I liked that it was out there, because she has like the needles for the nails, which I think is the closest thing to Edward Scissorhands a little bit, like really out there. And I like that it's kind of like this campy like storyline type thing. Like, I just feel like, I don't know, it kind of worked for me. And also, it's like, once again, Sam Star is truly not in the box that I thought she was going to be in. Like, you can see so many of her personality, I feel like, in these challenges, in her looks. So I'm surprised that RuPaul and them are not seeing it.
Yeah, I love this look, actually.
It's been done.
Ooh. Yeah, I think that's what I don't like about it. I love this look, and I love how clean it is, but it's kind of what ruined them were telling her. I kind of want you to get a little not clean. I'm sick of seeing her so clean, which sounds crazy, but I don't know. I just want something that's like less organized. This is so organized to the T. The hair, the shoes, the skirt, the stockings, the waist, everything is organized and symmetrical and right down the middle and da 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 da. I kind of want to see her with an arm here and then no sleeve here and then, I don't know. Get a little grungy for me. Get a little rough for me. But this is gorgeous. This is cute. This is amazing.
I do feel a little bit less about it, knowing that the other girls have done it. I thought this was out there campy and different, but it's been done.
And it's been done before.
But apparently it's my mama too. So maybe it's just like, okay, mama, let me borrow this out your closet real quick.
But yeah, it's cute. It's cute. It's good. It's good. Definitely worthy of a top 2, where she was a top spot. Next is On Your Nerve.
On Your Nerve. I will say I didn't love this look this episode. Of course, she smashed Snatch Game, and then the other top 2 person was Jules, and I feel like I like this look better than what Jules did on the runway. However, I wouldn't have been mad if they did give it to Jules, only because I just wish she did more with this look. Like, I love that she kind of kept it simple, because she's representing, basically Black excellence. Like, Black people, we have the little tie-dye shirts, the short shorts and things like that. And then this bandana, like, train, I thought it was cute. I just feel like some of the things could be with other looks. Like, I just wish, like, maybe she went a different route with, like, honestly, even the shirt or even the pants. Like, I don't know. Like, the thing I love the most is this headpiece made out of nails. I thought that was so beautiful, and I feel like that does not match anything else she has on. Like, I wish that she wore something that matches that headpiece better, because when you get into the look, it's like you have the bandana train, you have these suspenders, you have the short shorts. While it's like relatable, especially to me, the Black person, it's like I don't think it's as executed well as it could have been.
Yeah, I can't agree with that. I like the look. I actually really like the look. It's just I feel like she could have did it differently. Like, I get what she was trying to give. It's definitely trying to give, regular Black queen, literally. And like it's giving nail stylish. She has the polish on the overall parts. I like the concept or the idea she was going for. I just wish she did it different. And I don't know how, because I think she was sticking to this theme. And I don't know how she could have done this theme differently. You know what? You remember how the girls used to use the tie-dye shirts, but they would cut the sides and they would tie them up.
Yeah,
I wish you would have done that.
Like
and
that.
then maybe the jeans could have
take
been
away the suspenders.
Yeah,
I think the thing is, I feel like she added the suspenders in the bandana to like camp it more, because if she
I
did
agree.
the shirt and the pants, it would be nothing. But it's like, I don't know. I just feel like I
like the concept of
like, honestly, the headpiece is beautiful. Like, I think it's so beautiful. It's so unique. It's so like, no one, I feel like, created something new with the nails. It was mainly kind of like on them. And it's like this hat made out of it. It was just beautiful. And I just feel like this fit doesn't match that. Like, honestly, I just wanted something completely different.
Yeah, that's fair. It really doesn't match the headpiece. It really doesn't match it, because the headpiece feels more of a gown type of headpiece.
But that's the thing. I was like, girl, why nobody? I would have walked out there with a gown made of nails, mama.
Yeah, honestly, same. So hey, this
like,
is
if you wore a dress kind of set up the same way, I think it could have been really cute.
That too, honestly. But it's cute, and I don't think it's not a bad look. She still looks gorgeous. She still looks good. The makeup, the headpiece, all of that, and even the details. I think the judges will appreciate the details that she has, because it's like you're doing drag. You're not just wearing shorts. But it's not my favorite. Not my favorite look.
I'm not her Anya look, but hey, mama still won, so gag it.
Gag it, Annie. Next we have Ariete. Let me say my hot take first. I don't love this, actually.
Ooh.
That's my hot take.
This is not one of her best. This is
not my favorite. Honest, I think this is probably my least favorite Ariete look. It's not bad because it's Ariete. Let's be honest. It's never gonna be bad. But it's just not my fave, and I don't feel like it was enough to keep her out of the bottom for me. The way her performance was so bad, this wouldn't have gagged me enough to keep me out of the bottom. I feel like her look on the episode she was on the bottom of did garner keeping her out of the bottom. And now they're keeping her out of the bottom on a look that I'm like, I mean, this is wonderful, but the Snatch game was so bad. I don't know. I was conflicted, but this is still good. Obviously, it's Ariete, but it's just not my favorite Ariete look. No shade.
Yeah, no, I think it definitely could have been a little bit more interesting. It definitely goes with the theme, with the nailed it. I kind of like that she's just being a cat. The thing about Ariete is that I think it's similar to what you said about Susie. Like, her looks are very put together. Like, even if it's not something that like is automatically like jaw dropping to me, it's like you can tell a lot of work went into it. There's precision, the makeup matches, I feel like she serves it really, really well. So I do have my stand goggles on, but I like this look as far as like of the night. I just don't think it's best Ariete at all. Like, no.
Yeah, I agree. Next, Miss Susie too, honey. The look eats. Sorry. Best look of the night.
Literally number one. I have it number one on my list. She ate. I'm sorry. Sorry. And what I love about Susie is that she really pushed this like 1920s 30s aesthetic, and I thought she was going to give that the entire time, but the fact that she switches it up in these little ways, like, wow, like, really, like, that is the thing that's going to push her to the win, because she can really serve it when she needs to serve it. And that's why I think she knew she fucked up in Snatch Game, because why you serve like this, mama? Why did you work out you didn't walk out serving like this because you thought you was safe. Be for real.
No, this eats. I love this. This is the best look of the night. No notes. It's so organized. She always eats with the organization. I love it down. This is amazing.
And look how she posing it. Like,
she knows what she has.
She thought she was number one this episode. She said, I got the look. I got the Snatch Game.
Girl.
It was giving Slajan Diva of LA. And
matter of fact,
I realized
what
she was saying, she did the French tips. Is it because she's supposed to be a French mime? Okay, concept. She said, I'm going to be a mime. I'm going to be French. I'm going to wear French tips. The girls are giving long nails. I'm going to come out here with a cute Frenchie.
Lexi Love. She did the share concept of it all. When she initially came out, I was like, even now, I think it's really, really pretty. Let's say that. It is pretty. And I love that it actually is very resemblance to the share reference that she has, even with the earrings, the long hair. And I think she eats the reference up. The nails are cute. It's cute. And I like it. It's just I don't know. I thought Lexi Love would be the top head bitch. And this is amazing. But it's just not the top head, girl. It's just like, okay, this is good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely cute. I will say I don't know many share references, so I can't speak on where she was drawing inspiration from. I just know when I saw it, it didn't really appeal to me that much. And I've spoken about this a lot. Like usually when a girl is coming out showing body oddy, I am very critical because I'm like, girl, the look is mainly the body. But if that's like the inspiration of the look, then I mean, like I said, I don't know where reference she's pulling from. So if Cher was looking like this, then girl, you're Cher, eat it up.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just wasn't something that like caught my attention. Like I feel like she's definitely giving better looks.
Yeah, I do agree. It would have made me happy if like she made this, but like you're just wearing a fit. No shade. Next.
Wait, the fact that you don't got no commentary on Corey for real, you was done.
There was nothing to say. Let's be for real. I'm not finna fucking play around. No, because I'm not finna play around. I'm not. What'd you expect me to say?
I mean, she's like mime. Like everyone is doing like cats and Wolverines and Bigfoots in the episode. She's giving mime. Like, ooh.
Lana Del Rey looks a mess to me. I don't
Yeah,
love it. I think I like the idea she was trying to achieve because I'm trying to imagine because she has this the head is like there, she has the pearls, she has the thing, and then she has the brown. I think the colors that she was choosing, the idea she had, maybe it would have worked in a different dimension, but in this one I'm not gagging. Sorry. I hate the way her train looks. That is so ugly to me.
When it came out, I didn't like it at all. We can't see it in this, but she has like this hand that's like reaching around her body. Hated that concept. I love the top. I kind of wish the brown wasn't there and the top kind of just came down a little bit more. The train is so unnecessary. And then I don't love the hair. I don't love the accessories. And then when she turned around, I was like, no,
looks ugly from the back because the whole back is the brown. And what I wish she just did was a full black skirt that kind of like cascades that goes all the way down, like a full skirt goes down. It's still that brown material. Sorry, that brown material, and it's still silky. It goes down because I just feel like it would give more elegant. It's like you're kind of elegant on the top, and then on the bottom, what the fuck do you got on? Like you have this tiny ass hand skirt. I just feel like it should have fully went down. Yeah. It should have been a full outfit, but she stopped it because she wanted to show leg, and that's her problem. She always want to give legs and
hips and body, and the body is teed down. Like the girl when she walks out down that runway, like wow. And the thing is though, I wish the looks were better because she's one of those people where like when she walks that runway, she commands the stage. Like I feel like she's someone that you directly go to when you see her. So it's like if the look isn't that good, girl, what? Girl. Like Lana is really someone, if her looks were up to par, could be a front runner, like winning the season. I do agree. But girl, it's just not there. Because it's just like the confidence, you can tell it's there in certain instances. But when we see it in the challenge, it's like it goes away and it's like she can't really recover. So I'm interested to see how far she's gonna go. Low key, she's giving lip sync assassin so far. So who knows what that's gonna give? But yeah, I didn't love this. And then the girl Lux and Monet was on the pit stop acting like it was a good look. No shade. I don't look. The other professionals, so I'll let them have it. But girl, this was not good.
Are they professional?
Apparently, this is Violet Chachki look from the Met Gala. So the girls just be copying.
And Violet Chachki was looking a mess too. Because what the fuck is this? So Rue decided that the tops of the week were Anya Nerve. She is the winner. Jules Sparkles, Sam Star, and then Lexi Love. Very interesting choices. We already kind of talked about it. The bottoms was, of course, Ariete, Lana, and Crystal. And Lana and Crystal lip sync to Hands to Myself by Selena Gomez. And Lana ate her up. Sorry. Truly. Did.
Yeah. Who was the okay? It was just Ariel, Ilana, and Crystal. Could you pull up the Snatch game again real quick?
Yeah.
Because I feel like I think Crystal could have still been in the bottom, but I'm like, let me see.
No, Susie too could have been in the bottom.
She was good.
Eddie.
Susie could have been down.
Eddie.
Well, Eddie was already in the bottom, but I'm like, Susie. Maybe they could have 4 bottoms, and Susie could have been in there. Alana was already down there. Yeah, she definitely could have been in the bottom.
She could have been in the bottom. It's just Eddie
in the bottom. But I cannot stand by the fact that I think she should lip sync. Only because, like, I've spoken about this before, but like I just feel like past evidence in the competition should hold a little bit of weight, which RuPaul does do that sometimes. They have exceptions for different queens. I can tell that from watching so many seasons, but yeah, no. She should have been in the lip sync, but once she got in the lip sync, girl, you lost. Hang it up.
Yeah, Crystal should have been in the bottom because you can't do Susie in the bottom because the look was the best look of the night.
No shade. Yeah, you can't put that look in the bottom.
So you can't put Susie in the bottom. You would have had to just put Ariette to lip sync, which is what I feel like they should have done.
Do you think maybe the look saved her? Like she was
the look saved Ariette. No, Michelle Visage, one of them said that Ariette's look is so good. And so it's like, that's definitely why. Because they hated her Snatch game. They drug her for her Snatch game, but her look was so good. It's the only reason she wasn't in the bottom, which I feel like is justifiable sometimes. I kind of don't feel like this time it was, but hey, we move. And I feel like last time when they put her in the bottom, it was. So I'm like, this is, I don't know. They just choose at the wrong times, in my opinion, but we move. And Anya Nerve has won her second challenge already, so...
Mama Diva, my queen. Her and Susie have the most wins so far. And I'm sure Anya will leave her in the dust.
Goodbye.
Oh, yes. No mention of Mother Quinta. I love that Quinta was on the episode. The fact that Anya loves Quinta so much. I was going to get into the Untucked, but honestly, we discussed it all, child.
We did.
What's her name? Anya was living for Quinta in the Untucked, and it's like, girl, that's my sister for real.
She should. Yes, Lisa is an Abbott Elementary aficionado.
Yes, it's one of my comfort shows, so I've already watched almost every season multiple times. I like literally, if I have nothing to do, I'm gonna just cut on Abbott Elementary and have a good laugh. Like, I think it's one of the funniest shows ever. If you've never watched it, watched it. If you've never seen Insecure by Issa Rae, get on Netflix and watch it, because if you like Abbott Elementary, you're gonna love Insecure. Like, really, I love Black creators who don't mock the Black experience, don't do stereotypical things with the Black experience. They're able to just provide comedy, provide realisticness, and just stuff that you can relate to that isn't trauma. Because of course we can relate to trauma, but girl, you don't want everything to be about trauma. And those two shows, and it's specifically Issa Rae and Quinta in general, love them down. Has Issa ever been on here? They didn't get Issa Rae on here.
I think Issa had. You know what? I don't.
On here. But yeah, no, I love Quinta. I love Abbott Elementary, child. Get into it if you haven't.
Amen. Period. Boom. Let's get into these girls, honey. Lydia B. Collins was a chop and has been a chop and has only been a child one time. This episode, she did David Lynch in the Snatch game, and she did the green look with the nails.
Now, I want to kind of give her 10s for that green look. I'm not
going to
lie.
It's really good.
Like, child. The Snatch game wasn't good for me to say mid. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, the girls are speaking. Alessandro says mid for me. Edgar says bottom of mid. Rudy says child. Tyler says child. I say child. I don't think that Snatch game was good enough for mid. What you think, though?
Where's she at?
Well,
Lana Jaray, chop. She's gonna stay in chop for the rest of her life. She is.
Let's think about it. It's Black History Month. She did Rosa Parks. How funny is it that she did Rosa Parks and it's Black History Month? Like, they didn't know that this was gonna be Black History Month. Amen. Kind of cute. Or maybe they did. I don't think she big
didn't do that because of that.
Yeah. She should have ate it up. Imagine she ate up Rosa Parks on Black History Month.
She didn't. She disgraced.
Yeah, it's a chop though. That's my mama though. Is it? That's my sister.
That's not my mama either.
That's my sister.
That's Lux Noir's daughter. And that's it. Acacia forgotten again.
I forgot.
What did she do? She did Trisha Paytas.
I wouldn't mind her staying at the bottom of mid. I thought Trisha was kind of funny. The look was kind of good. She still reminds me so much
Yeah.
of what was the girl on All Stars, the older queen.
Girl All Stars, the older queen.
All Stars 9. Let me see.
All Stars 9, the older queen, Nina West. That's the only old queen I know.
Chanel. I don't know. She gives me Chanel so bad.
Still don't give me Chanel.
It's like the looks are not bad. They're just not gagging the girls. The challenge performance isn't bad. It's just not gagging anyone.
Okay.
Like, and then I feel like same with Chanel. It's kind of like this wasn't her first season at all. But when she's come back, it's like you're kind of just there. You're kind of just coasting.
Yeah, that's true. Ciao.
But that's the thing, like Acacia's still here over Crystal Envy. I have to say no, ma'am. Because even if it is a ratings thing, girl, what ratings is Acacia bringing?
That is true. She just didn't do bad enough. Okay.
Oh my God. Hula say Acacia's still here because they forgot she's still around.
Damn.
Bro,
it is. I
her name should not be Acacia forgot.
It is surprising that she, Corey King, Lana, everybody else I kind of get. But her, Corey King, and Lana, I am kind of like, oh, y'all are still here. And it's never no shade. Lexi Love, her look was mid and her snatch game was fine by accident. I'm not gagging.
I mean, honestly, girl, I didn't care for the snatch. I'm not RuPaul. I don't find anything funny. The snatch game, she got a chuckle here or there. I guess she can stay in me. I
like the look
because the girl's gonna riot if I put her lower. So
I mean, we could do what we want. I like the look. I actually did like the look, but barely. Honestly, I want to put her below Acacia. Nah, I don't. King.
Well, honestly,
that's what I'm saying. It's okay. Let's leave that alone before.
Because I also personally didn't like her look, so I'm like, I would put her under.
I liked her look more, but I like Acacia's snatch game more. But both of them are just so what and what. I kind of don't care. I mean,
and that's the main thing. I don't give a damn.
Like they're interchangeable. Corey King, the snatch game 8. The look was trash, so I guess we even it out to mid.
Snatch game 8. The look is always trash. Like literally,
the look was very bad.
Episode, if the look was even what she usually gives, she could have been in fucking camp. Yeah. But because it's the makeup for me. Child. I mean, I would put her right where she was. I think she had a strong snatch game.
Yeah, she's not moving. Susie 2.
Terrible snatch game, iconic look.
So she's not moving.
That's the thing. So is her iconic look better than Corey's snatch game performance?
Yes. Well, to me it is. Because Corey was.
The girls are saying child for Susie. Is this child for Corey or child for Susie?
They talking about the way she was acting.
Child.
No, Susie's look was so good. I think Susie had the best look. Corey didn't have the best snatch game. Corey had a good.
Anya did. That's why she won.
Exactly. So I feel like Susie had the best look. So that's enough to put her above.
Oh, the girl saying Corey's in child. Low-key, if Corey's child, Lexi's child. I'm being honest.
And so is Acacia.
I wouldn't put Acacia in child.
And I wouldn't.
I think she had a good performance and a good look. I think Lexi had an okay performance and an okay look for me personally. Yeah. Corey had a good performance and a terrible look.
So they all sound mid to me.
Well, we ain't gotta move them. I'm just saying, if we move any of the 3,
I don't think we should move any of them. I don't agree that Corey is child. Corey is not child.
Girl, this episode, the chat disagreeing bad, girl. I mean,
they saying Lexi is child too.
I mean, honestly, I was gonna put her in child, but I didn't know. Look, it's giving Corey. I didn't know y'all would agree, so I didn't say that. But we could put her in child.
I like her look, but I didn't like her snatch game. Everybody mid, but Corey. Damn. Okay. Crystal Envy.
Crystal Envy, not a good snatch game. Not the best look.
What was her look?
It was the cat.
Oh,
the other cat, yeah. The other Tyra.
Yeah. That look I actually liked.
I don't think it's a chop. I don't think it's a chop. I'm trying to compare her to Lana because we have Lana and Chap. So let me think. I like Crystal looks better, and I like Rosa Parks better than whatever Crystal gave.
I didn't. She didn't.
So honestly, they both can be in chop. Yeah, put her in chop.
She's not a chop.
Okay.
She's child, if anything.
Girl, let's consult with the chat. Crystal Envy, child or chop?
Crystal
Envy, not say mid.
I didn't hate her. Well, her look wasn't that good, actually. Damn, I guess she could be chop. Damn. I don't think this was a chop week for her, though. This was not a chop week for her.
I also wouldn't say that. I also would
this is a child week. Okay, chat saying child. Bottom of child. Edgar saying chop. Edgar just don't like her.
Oh, good point. Florian said Crystal was below Lana for the lip sync too. She got stumped.
Oh, the lip sync was bad too.
I think she can be in chop above Lana, if anything.
The lip sync was bad.
Part of me really wants to bring Lexi to child. I'm not even like now that I saw the agreements, I'm like Lexi can be in child. This is a hard one.
We could bring Lexi to child. I wouldn't mind that actually. I think we should do it.
I think we could do Lexi and Corey to child. No shame.
And Corey? We can't boot.
Personally, I don't think Acacia should move from mid, but I can see Corey and Lexi in child.
Because Corey's look was that bad?
Yes.
It was.
Or should we keep her in mid for the performance? Because we had her in child a lot. Should we be congenial? Are we in our congenial era?
I think the performance does keep her at mid. Because the performance was good. If it was just a performance, she'd be in camp. But her look is bringing her down.
Well, maybe she should be at the bottom of mid.
She should be at the bottom of mid. Should she just be at child?
I'm like, should Lexi be a child? I feel like
Lexi shouldn't be a child, but Corey not in child. Because the looks were total like Lexi's look isn't phenomenal, but it's way better than Corey's. Like way better.
It is. So should we move Lexi back up? I just didn't like the Snatch game.
I didn't either, but I just didn't like it. I think they should both stay. Hold on, let me look at the look again. This is hard. I'm sorry, y'all.
And I don't really love this either.
I don't love this. It just looks way better than what this is. They should be in the same tier. Maybe they should both be at child.
I'm fine with that.
She's not going over her. Oh, she might. Big Ange was better. Yeah, let's do this. Okay. Jules Sparkles. What was her? Sasquatch. Sasquatch was funny.
Big feet.
Miss Big Feet.
Period.
Was funny.
And then I liked her look. She could be a mother this episode, honestly.
She could stay a mother. Sam Star.
Oh, stay in camp or go to mother?
She can stay at camp. I'm sorry.
You don't think it's a mother?
Mm-mm. The look wasn't mother enough, and
I thought the Snatch game performance was really good, though.
I thought it was really good, but I feel like
why is so hard?
I feel like for me, I'm sorry. I feel like for me, the look was not. I don't know. It just doesn't feel right putting that look in mother, but the Snatch game was really good.
That's true. And that's the thing. It's hard. Like, what do we? Because I just feel like I'm thinking about the episode, regardless of the look. I think it was a strong episode. I guess I'm gonna go based off that. Like, okay, Lexi, this wasn't a strong episode for her. I feel, which is why I feel comfortable with child.
I agree.
Corey, that's a situation where you have to consider both because.
Okay, but I had a hot take. I didn't want to put Anya in mother this episode either. And I don't want to put Jules above Anya.
Anya is definitely a mother.
And I didn't want to because the look doesn't deserve mother for me. But same for Jules.
I don't think any look tonight is going to deserve mother.
I don't think anyone should be mother this episode.
Susie would be at least in camp.
I don't think there is a mother this episode. I think the Snatch games were good, but no one who did a good Snatch game did good enough of a look for me to feel mother. That's what I was kind of feeling.
I feel like Anya and Jules would both be in mother.
Anya and Jules both in mother.
Yeah, that's my opinion.
The looks are not mother looks.
I feel like it was a good episode for them though, because that's the thing. It's we can't get all the way to the top and then say the looks weren't good because I feel like we down here and we're like Lexi's below Corey. Yeah, her look was better. Susie's in mid. Yeah, she had the best look of the night. It's like we even in and out. I just feel like, but maybe it's for the week because if it's for the week. Anya and Jules are the mothers of the week. So I can see that. I can see that. Okay, I can see that. I can get behind that.
And Sam is staying in camp. What did Sam do?
Why are you forgetting everything?
What'd she do?
The white lady.
Oh, is this even camp? I guess.
I think it's camp. I liked it. It took me a while to get it, but I liked it by the end of it.
Okay, and then damn, Arietti. What did she do? Oh, she did terribly.
Chop. She low key chop.
No.
We care about the looks so much. The looks.
I didn't like that look that much.
Oh, you didn't. You didn't.
She better than
I do think she should be above Chris Levy.
I don't think she should be above.
Okay, no, she can stay after Chris Levy.
She should be. We said she should be lip syncing against Lana. She should be.
We did. So hey.
All right, here we are, y'all. Okay, this was hard because the girls is evening out.
This was a hard one, y'all.
All right, y'all.
This is a long one too. Do y'all like these long podcasts with Drag Race? Because me and Pharaoh always be like, we be dragging it on Drag Race, but quite literally, out of all the shows we cover, especially right now, this is the only one I care to talk about. I'm not even gonna lie. Mm-hmm. I am so excited to get in here and talk about Drag Race.
Real. Damn, Arietti did bad, so Harriet did so bad, Lee actually turned on her. That's a straight chop.
Y'all, like, I have my stand goggles, but I'm not delusional. Y'all. Please don't ever mistake me for these delusional ass bitches, okay?
The chat say they love it, Lisa.
Oh, they love to hear us. Okay, period.
Love the long Drag Race talk.
No, I'm so mad that it took us so long to recap this. Like, imagine if we did it. Honestly. Trader's Shop, Challenge Shop. It's no shade.
You could cancel the challenge and do Drag Race rerun in its place. Y'all are sick.
Honestly, good option. But I love talking about Drag Race. It's so fun. I hate that we took so long to get on the Drag Race train, girl. Because imagine if we did this shit last year. We could be talking about the girls. Okay, 16 would have been so great to talk about live.
Oh, you're right. Child, we here though. We'll be here next week to discuss the next episode of Drag Race, honey. We are here. We are also about to start everything else. So look, I know y'all are here for Drag Race. Be here for something. Choose. This is my challenge to you guys. Kingdom, I challenge you to at least choose one other podcast by us to sit down and listen to every week if you just listen to Drag. We are doing Love is Blind. Starting this week, we were doing Survivor Australia. Starting next week, we will be doing Survivor US. Starting next week, and we will be doing The Amazing Race. Starting in March, we're also doing the challenge. We are also doing the Traders. So definitely choose something else, maybe 2 or 3. Fuck it, watch them all. Actually, and get into the rest of our shit or whatever, and we'll be back.
Don't forget to vote as well, and the link in the bio, link in the description for the top 10 shows. Go on there and vote Bad Girls Club.
Please.
Yeah, Bad Girls Club. Or I Love Money. Or Flavor of Love.
Period.
Vote one of those 3.
Thank you. Thank you for keeping it real. What's the lyrics?
Thank you for keeping it real with the kingdom. We're out.
Bye. Maybe you should do the outro.